And like, why, why was I even considered a threat at all? I felt like she was so much more successful, and I felt like she had everything that I could ever dream of. And like, there was no need to kick the ladder down. There was no need. How could you accuse me of being a thief when I spent 5 hours talking to our editor, telling him and assuring him that I would never stop being his friend even if he took an exclusivity deal with you? And it would mean I would only have 2 editors for my channel. And like, that still did not stop me from considering your financial well-being and the success and growth of your channel. And they could not even spare the same thought for me. For something this whole time, you know, this whole time, like, even in my Google Doc, I didn't put any personal anecdotes in there. I just stuck to what was said in the notes, in the screenshots. I know how evil and fucked up this shit can get. And the whole time, like, like, you do not know how many times I was told to put in my Google Doc the fact that you had a significant other, and no matter how many people told me to put it in, and how stupid I would be to not put it in, I could not bring myself to put it in, because I knew that what that would do to your reputation, and you could not spare that same thought for me. It would have been so easy for me to prove that you had seen the messages, but I couldn't do it because in the end, I still wouldn't do that to you, and so I wonder why you would do that to me. And I don't think I've ever been quiet about my health problems either to my friends. How much I struggle with mental health and my TMJ and my PMDD, and like last year when my model was canceled, like I was literally recovering from surgery, and how could I have been scheming to take your career down at that time when I was quite literally bedridden? And so when I read your apology, I was just looking for some semblance of I just wanted to know if you would know what to say. I just wanted to know if you had ever thought of me as a close friend, or if it was just one-sided or not. And I felt like I still didn't know by the end of reading your apology, and that really fucking sucks. And now I just don't know what to think or what to believe. And how easily I could have turned this into a personal vendetta. But I kept it strictly about the people and the clients that were affected and how their careers were put on pause because suddenly a month-long project was put on hold, and to pivot so suddenly, especially when so many VTuber debuts are tied around a holiday or a birthday on dates that cannot be changed. Say it's a Halloween outfit and then how many times, how many times, Numi forgave you when you didn't come to her concert, that you were planning with her for over half a year. I wonder if you knew how devastated she was. And how, in the middle of the year, when I was so depressed, and there were some days where I could not even bring myself to leave my bed, I still managed to fly 6 hours to New York to be there for her. Why? I feel like at every single pivotal moment where you had the choice to be a good person and a good friend, you chose not to be. And no matter how many times me and our friends try to wrap our heads around it and try to make sense of it, we can't. We can't, because every single time we come to the realization that that's not what we would do if we cared. It's at some point, like, what are you even trying to one up? I saw a tweet today that I have always thought it's one of my favorite quotes from when I was just a cover artist in high school. And to this day, it's still one of my favorite quotes. And it's, "A high tide raises all sails." when I made the friends that I made today, not all of us were hitting 2K, 3K viewers. You know, like, we all were, like, I don't know, a couple hundred. Like, we all grew alongside each other. And there would be days where we would be so happy that so many people showed up to our friends' debuts, and even then, if you're bound to be jealous, get jealous as a content creator. But what you choose to do with that jealousy is what defines your character. You can either let it make you spiteful, or you can fuel it to forge your own success. Because when you're a streamer, yeah, you can share audiences with people, but at the end of the day, you are building your own community. You shouldn't focus on trying to take what other people have, because that's not how you get it. That's what they made for themselves. And it's like trying to fit a puzzle piece into a set where the piece does not fit anywhere into it because it belongs to a completely different other set. I don't know. I felt like from my point of view, they were so much more further ahead than me than I could even imagine. And I kicked down a ladder that I feel like I initially gave you. None of us would be where we are without each other. I don't know. This shit fucking sucks. And it's at some point it felt like what were these delusional stakes at hand? You know what I mean? Like, it's not like we're in high school and we're competing for prom queen or anything, you know? Like, it's people's livelihoods, it's people's businesses, it's people's brands. That affects them. Like, and I thought we established that by meeting each other in person, that behind this avatar is a human being with feelings and thoughts and dreams, and it sounds It sounds really fucking corny when I say it, but it's true. I don't know. I just wanted to have a cathartic talk, and shit was. You could not have had this go on for so long and not know about it. I don't know. I don't know. There's nothing worse than putting out and there's nothing worse than putting out and sharing one of the worst moments of your life for the internet to pick apart. And I would not wish that on anyone. But I feel like if I was tasked with an impossible choice, and I hated that I had to be in the position where it had to be me to say something or no one else would. And it's not about whether or not I'm right or wrong, but it's the fact that I didn't even want to be in this position to begin with. And I know that for so many people to be affected, that it was the right decision to do. But it really fucking sucks that I had to do it in the first place. And I feel like I've been given that impossible task so many times already in my career. If I don't say something, then no one else will. And if I had a choice to not do it, then I would take it. But I know that would be the wrong choice. I don't think I will address it anymore past this stream. But thanks for listening and letting me be honest and raw with my thoughts and feelings. I hate holding shit in. It's the worst feeling ever. Okay. I'm going to awkwardly end the stream now. Okay, goodbye, guys. That sounded like I'm never fucking coming back. See you later. And